Steal My Kisses by Ben Harper. This is the chords. It's three basic chords with an F thrown in just during a bridge, and I'm showing you how to do the three chords in two different ways. It's G, C and D, which is standard. Basically, if you can play those three chords, you could probably play any mix of several hundred songs. But we're going to show you how to do them in bar chords as well as opens. That's what this song is nice about. So let's give you the basic opens. Here's a G. Okay, just these are fingers 1, 2, 3 and 4. Fingers 3 and 4. And this is the way I do it. This is the way I play the G for this song. Okay, there's different types of Gs. This is the way I do a G for this song. Okay, the frets 3 on both E strings, the low E string and the high E string. Okay, and here's a C chord. Fingers 1, 2, 3 and 4 on the B string, first fret, D string, second fret, finger 3 on the E string, third fret, finger 4 on the A string, second fret. Know what these strings are, okay? E, A, D, G, B, and E. Know that, okay? If you have to write it down on a piece of paper or do something, but you have to know that, okay? So we don't just get redundant every time. So C chord and D, open D. Fingers 1, 2 and 3. Fingers 1 and 2 on the G string and E string, second fret. Finger 3, swing that around to the B string, third fret. And this is the D string. Pick from the D string down. Now, those are the open chords, and let's go with the bar chords for these. And the bar chords, some people have the problems with them mostly with the F, but we're going to start with the G, which is a little easier, because they're easier to play as you come up the neck. And as with all bar chords, because you're using your finger 1 as a bar, and almost you're using your thumb almost like a vice. Okay, you're squeezing the back of the guitar. Okay, you want these strings to ring out. Okay, so finger 1 as a bar, finger 2. This is for the G chord now. 4th fret, 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the G string. Fingers 3 and 4 are on the A and D string. 5th fret, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5th fret. That's a G chord. Okay, it sounds the same as that. But we can just do little different things with it this way, okay? Now, to go from G to C in the bars, we're going to make this a double bar. So we're going to go straight from G, same bar here, so your first finger stays the same, and only a third finger. Now, this is going to hurt a little bit at first, but you're going to bend it backwards. If you're double jointed, you may not have any problem with this. D, G, B, and E string. Down like so, and using still bar. Okay, that's a C and a double bar. Is a C open? It's a C double bar. Now, if we take both of these and move them up 2 frets, 1, 2, we get to the D double bar. And then back to the G. Now let me just show you that double bar D with the open D. Okay, and while we're on it, just showing you all the chords, there is an F. It's played just like the G, only it's in the first position, fret 1. And it's the hardest one to do because the strings are hardest to play at the bottom of the neck. Okay. Okay. So we've got the chords. Let's do a little bit of a strumming, and we're going to do it with the bar chords. Let's start with the bar chords. So it's just, if you want to advance forward for the open ones, we'll do the open lesson later. But we'll try with the bar chord, and just sit on this G for a while. down, 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 up, down, down. And I use that, you've seen it on other songs as well. So let's just try it. And this is the strumming that I use for this, not necessarily Ben Harper's. Okay? You can, once you come along, you can start to develop your own strums for however you want to play the song. Remember, music is not science, it's music. Okay? So you play the song however you feel that day. I might play this song in a lounge version one day, okay? Or a country version one day. So, I pulled into Nashville, Tennessee. If I'm playing in a restaurant, okay? So it might play a little loungy version. So anyway, let's get back to that. Down, 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 up, down, down. 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 Let's try it with that G. Now, you'll notice I'm also muting with the left hand. This is not all right hand work. This is both hands working together. And if I squeeze in, you notice the sound, the strings sustain. If I let go, it deadens. So that's called a mute. When you let go. So let's try it. See that mute? We're holding in and then we're letting go. Let's try it with the C in a double bar. Let's go up to the D. And back to G. That's it. That's the song. Good night. I'm going to show it to you in the opens. And then we'll just do that little bridge. We'll be all done. What a nice, easy song. You can do it pretty easy with this open G without doing any kind of fancy mutings. And I'm muting with my right hand sort of at the end of the G, so it just doesn't... You hear that ringing? You don't want that ringing on this particular song. Okay, some songs won't matter. This one's ringing quite a bit. So, okay, that's the G. Let's try the C. Now the C, since you're pushing down with your fingers, you can release it and make the mute. And same thing with the D. But the D is a little more difficult to do that, so you have a little more help from the right hand to do the mute. And G. Alright, so now that we've got the two different ways of playing the song and playing the chords, let's look at that little bridge and then we'll go into the song. The bridge, you're going to go with the bar chord, okay? G to F and back to G. Nice exercise for future, just for future reference. So G, F, and you slide your whole hand down 2 frets. You notice I'm muting as well. G, F, so let's try the song, and we'll try it with the bar chord and the open chord combination. Okay, G, C, D, G. I pulled into Nashville. C, D, G. one more thing I'm going to show you, because we're just about done here, is when I play the D, and you'll see it on other songs as well, and you'll hear me mention it again. Sometimes on this D, I throw the fourth finger down on the E string just to color it. It's called a D suspension. Okay, you see me just put it down. Just colors that D up just a little bit. And let's see, what else can I give you, because we're about done here. To help mute that open G in the G that I play, sometimes you want to bring that third finger down. You'll see this finger come down slightly. Okay, may want to try practicing that. And in the song, you might have seen me with the open, with the double bar C and D. Okay, did you see that? I lean down into that open E to make sure the open, and let the open E ring out. Almost sounds like two different chords. So C. Same thing on the D. G. Let's try that again, and I think we'll be done. G. C. D. G. Again, we're not exact science here, and we are solo players. So, you know, whatever feels good for you. If you're brand new, you're just trying to get these chords down in some kind of reasonable time, so it sounds sort of like the song, so it sounds like you know what you're doing. So, you know, relax on this strumming bit, okay? Just try, you know. And then the open. C, D, and G. Start with that. Go back to the fancy ones, okay? So just progress slowly, and we'll try to make the song, yeah, you know. So you'll be all right with that. Steal My Kisses by Ben Harper. Have fun with that.